Hi guys, this is Maya with Evolving with Maya. I just did like 3 takes and I couldn't even get my words out. But yeah, it's been a minute since I made a video here on the YouTube. And the reason has been I've been getting in my own way a little bit with a lot of things, which I tend to do. I overthink or I don't think I can do it, and then I end up sabotaging myself, which I hate doing. But I'm always encouraging my kids not to do it, so I know I have to eventually do what I said need to do. But I don't think I ever made a video kind of about who I am, so I just make a brief video, and then moving forward I should be able to continue. My name is Maya. I'm 35 years old. I live in the state of Florida, and I'm a mother of 3, 2 boys and a girl, ages 10, 8, and 4. I am a single mother, unfortunately, due to certain circumstances, and I homeschool, and now I work from home. And it's been a roller coaster ride, I must say, especially these past few months, because my mother and my sister moved out. So my sister moved because she got a promotion at her job, so now I'm staying at her house and I'm renting her space. And then my mother moved back with my other sister, so you know, she went back with her. She only came back to help me because I was in a car accident last year. So now that I've been working for about a year now, and now I'm working from home. You know, it was only right for her to go back home and live her life. So yeah, it was only right for her to go back home because you know, now it's time for me to be on my own with my kids, and I'm actually functioning where I can be at home as far as my job being remotely. I don't have to go in. And like I said, I homeschool my kids, so they don't go to public school, obviously. And I'm getting back into routine again. Oh gosh, my hair. We get back into routine again with them. So it's just trying to make sure I'm organized and plan ahead. It's been kind of hard for me because I've been thinking about so many different things. So trying to take it one step at a time. I've cleaned and organized each room so far for how I want it to look, and then I have to go back over one more room, which is my workspace and also the school room. Once I get their little desks and stuff. Now we're just at the table doing these. I have this book for my son. So we use different books. I have this for my daughter. Those sight words you just saw, they were for her, and she's 4. Big school. I got this from Walmart. So these are affordable books for you guys if you're into homeschooling. And the other book I showed you for my son, this, you can get this at not Barnes Noble, Books A Million, maybe Barnes Noble, I don't know, I haven't been there, but I got this from, I saw it in Books A Million and at Ollie's, which is a little thrift store. A lot of things are discounted, so they have this, and then I have a 6th grade version for him as well. And then my other son is 8 going on 9, so he's technically 3rd grade, and we're doing this book. So it has, like, you know, the math and stuff in here. So we're getting back into routine. I'm getting back into full-fledged everything, and it's been a roller coaster ride, if I must say. My job is still stressful to me, even from the last video I told you guys about just the anxiety that I feel every time I'm on the phone with customers. And I never had that before. Like, I'm a people person. I know how to build rapport. I know how to, you know, make people laugh, kind of bring the guard down a little bit to help them, not to take advantage of them like some people do. I'm literally here to try to help you. So I'm trying to break down those walls that you may have up so I can assist you the best way I know how. But it just feels like sometimes with my job, if I don't do that, or if I can get that done, or if I get it down and they still decide they didn't want to keep whatever the product is, then I'm like reliable for it, or I'm in trouble for that. And I don't like that feeling of like I'm a child and I'm being reprimanded. And also I guess I got up to a point, like, it's not like I don't respect authority, but I don't like people telling me what to do anymore, because I don't feel like people know how to talk to me or talk to people in general, and they just demand stuff, and they don't know how to talk and communicate with you in that process. And having someone watch you every move it's not comfortable. Like, I don't like it anymore. And I used to be a manager myself, but I wasn't micromanaging people. My job is to help you be the best version of yourself and hopefully help you be able to promote if that's what you want to do, and keep the store clean. What I used to work at a gas station, so I was a store manager there for a few years, and that was stressful too, but never as stressful as this one. But I think since I've had my children, it's been different for me because I want to give my all to them, and sometimes I feel like with certain jobs I can't do that, or I have to work my life around my work, not my work around my life, if that makes sense. I'm getting back into doing hair. As you see, my hair is locked. I've had my locks for about 3 years now, and I had no hair when I did this, so literally my hair was shaved completely off. So I'll say I have, well, I started my hair over 3 years ago, let me say it that way, and then by almost a year is when I locked them up because I had enough hair to put in plaits. And that's how I did mine. My sons have locks too, and my daughter, she doesn't have locks, but this little girl just cut her hair a little bit on the side yesterday. I was like, girl, what are you doing? Because we were cutting, she was putting a little piece together, and she happened to cut her hair, and I was just like, what? I'm like, mommy, no. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's okay, mommy. Like, you don't know any better, and it's gonna grow back. So I don't want her to be attached to her hair in that sense, but I bought some more products today, so I can, I'll do her hair tomorrow, wash it, deep condition it, and put some braids and beads in her hair. And then, just kind of care more to the areas that she cut off. It's not noticeable like that, but I noticed it looked like so she cut the sides here, and it looked like alopecia, you know what I mean? Traction alopecia, so it looks like her hair is receding or, falling out because of the condition, but that wasn't it. It was scissors. I was looking like, why is her hair doing that? And she said, oh, I cut right here, mommy, and I cut right here. I said, oh, you cut right here? Yeah, I cut right here. So she did that. And then like I said, I did my son's locks. And I actually have one of my friends that I met at work. I'm doing her hair Saturday. She wants the knotless braids, and I'm not sure what color we're gonna do. I have a lot of color hair, so we just play around with what we got. I might mix some of that. I have some purple, so I might mix some of the red she had, because she likes colors just like me. So we'll just probably play around with that. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into braiding hair, natural hair. Just, I can make my own schedule. I can be home with my kids. I can take my kids with me wherever I go, and I could get them back into more curricular activities, because the schedule I have is from 4 to 1. And so I need something where I can do it in the daytime, or I can flip-flop however I need to work around me for the days when I have them in sports and other activities with other kids. And then when we go on vacations and things like that. So that's my goal, is to be able to do that and to save up for my own home and some land and grow some fruits and vegetables. My mom has a garden. She and my sister put a garden together. So I'm maintaining it. I gotta do the watermelon side. Well, take the watermelon out because they didn't grow. The chickens from my neighbors, they ate all the flowers, so they didn't get to produce. So I'm gonna take those out and put the squash and stuff. That's more the fall. I don't have much time. I have a little window left, so I'm definitely gonna have to get out there and plow everything and let it sit for a couple of days or whatever, and then plant them so they can be successful. But I also gotta find a way to keep these chickens from getting in my stuff, because they dig. Now, I didn't know about this. Like, I remember my godmother had chickens when I was little, so I never I guess I don't have remembrance how to do that. I didn't have to catch no eggs or anything like that. So now they come in our yard and they dig up everything. So I didn't know that. Hi. Hey. You wanna wash your hands now? He was outside playing with a toad. He likes being outside, so yeah, he definitely gotta wash his hands. But yeah, and then I have to find a way to keep them out there. Like, I'm glad there's chickens. I like chickens, but in order to keep my produce good, you gotta find a way to keep them out of it, because they like to get in stuff. Mommy, slide it up. Jamar, help Sissy open the door. Okay. So, hey, out there. Go wash your hands, mama. Love you. So, don't close it too much, because she's going to come right back out there. And I don't want her to have a hard time. Yep, just like that. That's good. Huh? Okay. So, yeah. I think, you know, and then I'm just at a stage where now I'm just trying to learn myself more, continue growing, building my confidence. I just didn't believe in myself in a lot of things. Didn't think I could do anything, and this is one of those things I struggle with. There's certain things I will start and won't finish, and I still don't know the root of why that is. I have an idea where it could be from, and it's mostly childhood trauma and of like not feeling adequate enough. So I know I have to work on that so I can complete these tasks. The only thing I've been great and consistent is being a great mom for my kids, and feel that's more than enough, but I also want to give them more than just that. Right there on that towel. Yeah. You want to tell everybody hello? Her face is a little dirty. She's been outside. Come here, mama. And her hair is a mess, so don't you laugh at my baby. Say hello.
Hello.
So how are you guys?
Hello, guys.
How old are you, mommy?
4.
And what's your name?
Mayana?
Mayana, that's right. All right, you're gonna go back outside and eat your banana?
Yes.
All right, I love you. Give me a kiss. Kiss, kiss.
But right. I want macaroni.
It's almost done. So that's my baby. All right, Izzy, it's not done yet. Izzy, it's not done yet. 45 minutes. It's not done. I'll let you know, I promise. What was that? The mat? Yes. Don't close it all the way. But yeah, I go in to work at 4 till 1 o'clock. So I work 8 hours, but I have a lunch break for an hour. So I'm there for 9 hours, but 1 hour lunch. So I know kind of all over the place. I just had a lot of things in my mind that I want to talk about. Kind of want to do a reintroductory of myself, like I said, and get back onto my YouTube. And my main focus is, well, for one, to be able to have income that comes in, right? Like, who doesn't want to have income and not struggle financially for their family, and just be able to spend that time with them when I have to work these many jobs unnecessarily. And also, I like to impact the world as best I can. The little bit of knowledge that I've gained, if I can be another light to someone else, just like people have been lights to me, I want to pass that, like what they say, pass it forward. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't have any fancy earrings on right now. My face is, you know, so this is like kind of what I look like regularly. I do makeup sometimes on my face, but I don't contour, nothing like that. That's not my thing. But I do wear nice color shadows. I don't wear lashes, but I do my, you know, my eye makeup and stuff, and my little brows and little foundation. I wear like cold. I love bold colors. I'm a very colorful person. This is not the boldest of colors, but it's still a nice dress. And I'm in that stage also trying to get back into my fitness and my life. I'm 5'7". I think I was 239. I think I'm 235 now. Yeah, 35. Got to get it together because I'm trying to live a long life for my kids. And I also don't want to feel pain and aches in my body. I already have aches in my back from the accident last year, so definitely don't want to add on to that. You know what I mean? So just the consistency with that, getting up every day. And I'm like this, and like I said, this job is so exhausting to me. I give all of my energy every single day. I feel like it's taken away and nothing's being put back into me for that. My kids pour into me every day. So with them, I have energy with them. But for the job, But when I do hair, I feel relaxed. I feel at peace. I like talking to my clients and encouraging them and making them more beautiful than they already are. That they already beautiful, but giving them the extra boost of confidence that hair is done and they don't have to worry about it every single day is something that can't be replaced. And I've always been that girl that was doing the hair in school, in class, and it just naturally came to me. And it took me a while to realize that hair is art. I think I have another video when I talked about that, or if I did, I didn't post it. But I came to realize that hair is art and that I'm an artist and that a lot of braiders are artists, and people will can discredit them all they want to not allow them to be on a certain pedestal as other people who are musicians, who are artists, the ones that draw or write poetry. Like, doing hair is an artwork in itself. It's so many cool ways you can style your hair. So that is the art in that. And to grow someone's hair is another blessing that you have. You have healing hands. So I feel like that's an amazing thing that, you know, as hairstylists that we have that overlooked at times. I know there's people that appreciate it, but I don't really think people really see us for who we are. Not right now, no. You okay until I get back into what you want to say hi? It's from my YouTube. You want to say hi?
Hey.
And what's your name?
Israel.
And how old are you, Israel?
8.
What grade are you in?
3rd.
All right. Kiss, kiss. Love you. Just go out there for a minute. When the macaroni is done and we finish eating, you can have something on before I go into work, okay? Yeah, they love Wildcrafts. He loves animals and stuff. And then we went to the library a few days ago and got some books. Oh, 1 second. All right, so I had to go get some books. So we went to the library. My daughter, I told her just pick up 3 random books, and she did. So she picked up this little presidential primer. Then my boys love animals and critters. So we have this insect book, which is very enlightening for me as well. Like to learn about how things are. So this is about like the caterpillar, I believe. No, it's what is this? I don't know. It's different creatures on this one. And then this is the metamorphosis. So metamorphosis is just a changing stage of all these insects that they have, which we go through as humans. My son wanted to read Fire World. He's 10, so he loves to read books. So we got him this big old chapter book. And he also likes to know about the human body. So we got the respiratory system book. My other son just likes to read books about the movies he's watched. So Spies in Disguise. And then for me, in spirituality, Awakening Artemis. And then another science book, Malaria Parasites. My son likes to learn about that. Baby girl picked up this book, Quantum Physics for Babies. Into that. And then she picked up Roto and Roy, Helicopter Heroes. We love animals. So you have this one. And last but not least, another science book about the body, how we breathe. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books we got from the library 2 days ago. I haven't started reading just yet. I do need to make time. So I'll probably read tonight when I get off work, since I don't have to be to work tomorrow. It's my Friday. So when I get off work, I'll read that book for an hour instead of watching the hour Matlock. I've been watching Matlock too. Some of the nostalgia just reminds me of my aunt. I missed her. So I just been sitting there watching it. And just to reflect on my childhood, some of the positive memories that I've had. So that's why I do that. But yeah, definitely going back into awakening, learning about spirituality. Oh, and I have another book. It's called All Religions book, about how all these religions started. So just kind of going back, because a lot of things I had to unlearn, right? So I wanted to still go back and kind of learn about everything else, kind of read that information for myself versus just someone telling me. This is my research of doing that. And not just with religion, but with food, getting back to eating better foods and gardening, things like that, being self-sufficient. So a lot of the things me as black, us as black people have been conditioned not to be able to do anymore, or guilt tripped into doing things. So yeah, I'm taking back my power and our power at that. So that's been my journey the past 5 years. And I still have some humps that I'm going through. Spirituality is not an easy thing to deal with. But especially when you're in a healing process and like you're breaking down those walls, and it's hard to push them down, but they will eventually fall down. So that's where my mindset is, knowing that eventually what I want removed that doesn't serve me good will be removed, and the breakthroughs that I need will come through. So I know I talked for a long time. This video is about 20 minutes long, but I ask you to bear with me as I get better over time. I kind of like just to have a conversation. Right now, just kind of talk about my day. I hope I don't sound too monotone, but because I'm gonna be very animated. But I'm also just trying to be serious and a little bit quiet because they'll run back and forth again to try to jump into video even more. And yeah, but until next time, deuces.